Award. I would like now to call upon Mr. Shafiqur Rahman, President Milestone Lahore, whose work focuses on independent living, education, and a society which is barrier-free for persons living with disabilities. I would now call upon our awardees for Khatija tul Kubra Awards. I would like to invite Ms. Afsha Afridi, CEO of CARI and National Coordinator of National Forum of Women with Disabilities from Darra Adam Khail in the newly merged districts, former FATA. I would like to call upon Ms. Abida Begum from Karakoram Disability Forum, Skardu, Gilgit, Pakistan, first woman with disabilities in Gilgit in Baltistan to have scaled the summit despite many impediments and to work for the rights of women with disabilities in formal settings. I would like to invite Ms. Azima Haider Zaidi from the Youth Exchange Program, the US Embassy alumni. She has been actively working with special talent exchange programs to advocate for the young girls with disabilities. I would like to call upon the stage Ms. Sadia. I'd like to announce the name of Ms. Anam Naqvi, who despite being visually impaired, continues to serve in a number of national, international development organizations, along with banks. She is a banker herself. She has worked with the UBL, CPLC, Habib University. She comes from Karachi, Sindh. And she's from Quetta, Balochistan. I'd like to now invite Ms. Shazia Batul, member of many national, international forums on disability, working actively towards achieving the SDGs and the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. She also hails from Quetta, Balochistan. I would like to now invite Ms. Sana Ayub, MBA in Textile and Fashion from the Rifa University. She did her master's in special education and she comes from Lahore, Punjab. I would like to now request the First Lady of Pakistan, Madam Samina Alvi, to kindly endow the next distinguished awards to our distinguished guest today. I would like to invite the Secretary, Women Parliamentary Caucus, Madam Munazza Hassan, who has long supported disability movement, and she remains a trusted partner and a fellow traveler with the Khatija tul Kubra Awards 2019. Is the award here? I would now like to invite the Honorable Charge d'Affaires, U.S. Embassy, His Excellency, Honorable John Hoover, who has played a critical role to empower and bring a new era of women with disabilities movement in Pakistan through his solidarity, his dedicated support, advocacy, lobbying within the U.S. Embassy project and with the STEP. For the Khatija tul Kubra Distinguished Awards, I would now like to invite Ms. Abia Akram, CEO of National Forum for Women with Disabilities. She's been working for the past 2 decades for the rights of women with disabilities. She's contributed to advocating at various national and international fora, in particular for the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Madam, I would take the opportunity to now once again extend an immense gratitude to you for being here today despite your very, very busy schedule. Your presence today has meant your solidarity, your commitment, and it has raised the volume of the discourse. For the final award, with your distinguished and esteemed hands, I would invite Muhammad Atif Sheikh Sahib to receive his distinguished award from the First Lady of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Madam Samina Alvi. Atif bhai, would you stay back for a group photo? Yeah, and then if you want to go. I would now request our honourable chief guests, our honourable secretary of the Women's Parliamentary Caucus, to make their way to the media wall for a group photo. Thank you very much. We once again express our immense gratitude to Madam Samina Alvi, to Madam Munazza Hassan for their time, contribution, solidarity and commitment. Thank you very much indeed, Madam, for being here with us today. Gigi. I would now like to invite our honorable speaker guest, His Excellency the Chargé d'Affaires of the United States Mission in Pakistan, Honorable His Excellency John Hoover, to kindly grace the stage and to give away awards to our awardees. Sir, in the middle, sir. I'd like to call upon Ms. Iram Sayam. Iram Sayam is from Karachi, and she is an entrepreneur. She is an inspiration for several women with disabilities. She is also a property dealer in a field where there is very little visibility for women. So she's one who has broken many a glass ceilings. I would like to invite Ms. Aisha Shafqat Malik from Lahore. She started her journey 7 years ago, focusing on women with disabilities, doing advocacy and lobbying for their accessibility, mobility, health and education. And she also provides wheelchairs and accessible devices to women living with disabilities, in particular with young students and working women. I'd like to call upon Ms. Huma Riaz to kindly come to the stage. She has been advocating for the state parties to ensure that women living with disabilities enjoy equal human rights in all fields of development. I would also like to invite Ms. Yumna Ikram, who comes from Karachi, and despite living with visual impairment, she has completed her studies in computer science. She has conducted sessions for corporate sectors like Cardi and Grow as a motivational speaker. I'd like to invite to the stage Ms. Faryal Zubair from Rawalpindi. She is an activist. She started her journey with STEP in 2010. She mobilized several women with disabilities to step out of their confines and undertake employments and new skills. I'd like to invite Ms. Iqra Noor from Rawalpindi. She is a motivational speaker. After her studies, she worked with Youth Parliament of Pakistan and a number of other organizations to bring about a behavioral change within the persons with disabilities and the larger society. I would now like to invite our awardee guests and participants for the Honorary Khatija tul Kubra Awards year 2019. I would like to invite Mr. Babar Yaqub Fateh Muhammad to receive his award. Do we have him here? The Election Commissioner of Pakistan, if I could invite Honorable Babar Yaqub Fateh Muhammad Sahib. Well, in the meanwhile, let me proceed on to invite Mia Asim Zafar Sahib, CEO of Saya Association Islamabad. He has represented Pakistan in various sports events and has won gold medals in Handy Marathon in year 2003. He started his own organization, Saya Association, working for the empowerment of persons with disabilities. His award is being received by his children. What a proud moment. I would like to call upon Mr. Javed Rais, CEO of the Disabled Welfare Association, Karachi, Sindh. His association has come a long way in empowering persons with disabilities since its establishment in 2000, playing a very vital role in addressing barriers and resolving issues with regards to the persons with disabilities. I'd like to call upon the stage Mr. Ghulam Nabi Nizamani, CEO of ASHA. Mr. Nizamani has joined Asia Pacific Empowerment Cafe as the Chief Barrister. He has also worked with Disabled Persons International and has worked for other regional networks of community-based rehabilitation. Could I invite on the stage Mr. Shafiqur Rahman, CEO of Milestone Lahore. Mr. Rahman has been supporting women with disabilities for many, many years and has continued to undertake enormous advocacy and lobbying for their rights and inclusion. I'd like to call upon Mr. Ayaz Khan, founder and CEO of Special Life Foundation, skilled in training, coordination, strategic planning, and organizational development. He has played a vital role in inclusive sports in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. I'd like to call on stage Mr. Imran Karim Khattak, a communications and media expert with over 7 years of leadership experience in development sector, mainly highlighting the role of women with disabilities in Pakistan, both at the national and global level. His documentary on inclusive education has been selected, screened at the United Nations headquarters during the opening ceremony of Asia Pacific Forum on Sustainable Development. I'd like to invite Khurshid Alam. Khurshid Alam Sahib is the president of Special Abilities organization called SADA. SADA was founded in 2005 in Lower Dir, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The organization got special consultative status of the United Nations through ECOSOC and became the first ever organization of KP to hold this prestigious honor. I'd like to invite Mr. Hassan Balti, CEO of Karakoram Disability Forum. Mr. Hassan was selected as executive member of the Karakoram Disability Forum, Gilgit-Baltistan in year 2012. He was elevated to the position of team leader of Inclusive Development Project. He is pioneer member of the Disabled Persons Network, Gilgit and Baltistan. Towards the cause of disability in Pakistan. Is Mr. Khalid Naeem here? Okay. I'd like to invite on the stage Ms. Mariam Rab. She has got a PhD in education from the University of London. Her research focuses on women leadership and higher education. Being in British Council Pakistan office, she has played a pivotal role in the empowerment of women with disabilities in Pakistan. I'd like to invite on stage Ms. Farah Bhatt, who founded DDPO, an energetic individual who is constantly supporting, advocating for, and lobbying for the persons living with disabilities. In 2005, her husband was injured in the earthquake. Since then, she is working for persons with disabilities in rural area, drawing from her own personal journey. I'd like to invite Mr. Irfan Wahab, CEO of Telenor Pakistan. Mr. Wahab has supported the Open Mind program for persons with disabilities, which is the first of its kind that gives employment and training to persons with disabilities to maintain them within the economic empowerment framework of Pakistan. I'd like to now call upon Ms. Nigat Siddiq, Additional DG Election Commissions of Pakistan, who continues to work on inclusive education. I'm very pleased to invite Mr. Tawseeq Haider, media personality, development expert, promoter of human rights. He's not here today with us, so we'll keep his award and we'll have it sent out to him. Mr. Usman Yusuf Mubin, so लीना महमूद का अवार्ड देने के लिए डॉक्टर फरद को बुला ले. लीना महमूद का. Could I request Dr. Farad Sheikh kindly to receive award on behalf of Her Excellency Madam Lina Mahmood Musa, Country Director UNFPA, who has supported Khatija tul Kubra Awards 2019. Without her interest and efforts, it wouldn't have been possible to organize this event. आपका नाम क्या? उस्मान खालिद आपका नाम है. I'd like to invite Mr. Usman Khalid to receive award on behalf of Mr. Usman Yusuf Mubin. Chairman NADRA. NADRA has given employment opportunities to persons with disabilities to bring the positive impact in the society. NADRA is also collecting data on disability and playing a very important role to untap the missing numbers with regards to persons living with disabilities. I would like to call upon Ms. Faiza Salon, a beauty parlor, who has supported this award ceremony by providing their experts for the makeups of the Khatija tul Kubra awardees who came all the way from all over the country.
She's on the way, she's coming.
On the way from where? नहीं, तो उसका इंतजार तो नहीं कर सकते नहीं? So we understand that Madam Faiza is on her way from Rawalpindi, so we'll make sure that her award reaches her. But in order to bring this event to the final stages of award ceremony of awarding our guests, I would like to invite Ms. Munazza Hassan. Is she here? I think she's left. So, Mr. John Hoover? I take this moment, sir, to extend a very deep gratitude to you and to your team for your solidarity, for your personal interest, presence, and commitment to a collective cause. And it goes without saying that without the support and help of the Embassy of the United States of America in Pakistan, this event wouldn't have been possible. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Charge d'Affaires of the United States of America Mission in Pakistan, Honorable His Excellency John Hoover. Thank you very much, sir. Could I request you to take a seat, sir? पहले आप award देंगे. I'm going to invite Atif Sheikh Sahib to offer the distinguished awards. And could I trouble His Excellency John Hoover Atif bhai, would you like to give awards there? Honorable guests, we have a few more distinguished awards, and Atif bhai is moving towards the media wall to offer those awards to our distinguished guests. देखने वाला कौन होगा अवार्ड?
I'm sorry, we has to.
तो इसीलिए तो कह रहा हूँ कि अवार्ड इनको दे दें अभी.
किनको? जॉन को?
जी जी.
नहीं रहने दे. दोनों को रहने दे. ले लिया उन्होंने.
I have to announce.
किस क्या चीज़?
Award for John Hoover.
नहीं हो चुका है उनका. हो चुका है. उनका डाल. उनका हो गया. दिया था ना फर्स्ट डे. ठीक है, सब चीज़ें कर ली और जो भी बाकी चीज़ें रहती हैं वो मार्शा दे देंगे या कोई और दे देगा. फखर यूएनएफपीए के अलावा कोई और यूएन एजेंसी है? यूएनडीपी भी इसमें इन्वॉल्व है?
नहीं,
कोई और नहीं.
कोई और नहीं. सिर्फ जब आप एक बार अनाउंस कर दें कि जितने भी अवार्डीज हैं वो आ जाएंगे फोटो ज्वाइन करें.
वो तो वहाँ पे हैं.
नहीं, और जो बाकी भी अवार्डीज हैं खतीजा तुल कुबरा अवार्ड के अलावा
वो वहीं पे चले जाएंगे.
वहीं पर
Could I very politely request all the awardees to join the group photo on the left-hand side where the media wall is, please? Could I call upon all the awardees, please, to make your way to the media wall for the group photograph?
तो आप उनकी जगह पे मिलेगा जैसे ये जो
क्या देना है?
जो सर्टिफिकेट्स हैं
वो आतिफ भाई देंगे. हाँ. फ़खर भाई इसको करवाएं ना ख़त्म अपनी तस्वीर को जी अभी तस्वीर को कंक्लूड करवाएं ना ताकि ख़त्म करें प्रोग्राम को कंक्लूड कर तो लोग अपनी जगह पे बैठ जाएं और चाय है इसके बाद So ladies and gentlemen, could I now request all of you to kindly take your seats? We're going to conclude. May I request, ladies and gentlemen, to kindly take your seats so that we can start concluding and wrapping up the event of the day. Can I request honorable guests on my left-hand side there to kindly take the seat so that we can start the wrapping up. Madam, can I request you to take a seat, please? And the gentleman next to you to kindly sit down. So honorable guests, distinguished awardees, ladies and gentlemen, very esteemed participants, as was said earlier today, that the real work begins after we make our commitments and we dedicate our time, our energies, our resources, our vision, our mission to a certain cause. And here in this hall is the cause that brings us all together, that enshrines us in a larger collective vision, a collective journey to ensure that the voices, visibility, agency of all persons living with disabilities, and in particular women and girls, is not only heard and listened to, but is ensured. That their potential and their promise is realized by them and by the society in which they live. Ladies and gentlemen, as a token of thanks, I think now I'm already summing it up. So ladies and gentlemen, in order to sum it up, let me, on behalf of STEP, on behalf of Khatija tul Kubra Awards, extend our deepest gratitude to our partners, to UNFPA, to the US Embassy, to the Election Commission, to NADRA, and in particular to the Women's Parliamentary Caucus, under whose leadership, under whose guidance, and with whose partnership this event has been possible. Our debt is due to all the NGOs representatives who are here, civil society representatives who are here, media representatives who are here, academics, researchers, lobbyists, advocates, experts who are here today, human rights defenders, rights advocates who have joined this cause with us today. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end, this is your event. This event ultimately belongs to women of Pakistan living with disabilities, yet realizing their potential, their promise, their aspirations, and not hindered by any impediments, any obstacles. Ladies and gentlemen, debt is due to STEP and its entire team, Muhammad Atif Sheikh Sahib, and a round of applause for him. Ms. Akra and their entire team, ladies and gentlemen. But last but not the least, I would like all of you to acknowledge Mr. Fahad Umar. मैं चाहूँगा कि आप फहद उमर साहब का पुरजोर सताइश को दें। बेहद शुक्रगुजार हैं हम फहद उमर साहब के कि इन्होंने इशारों की ज़बान में आज की तमाम तर कार्रवाई हमें समझाई, हमें दिखाई। बेहद शुक्रिया। मोअज़्ज़ज़ ख़वातीन और हज़रात, आप सबके लिए चाय सजी हुई है, आप चाय से शौक़ फरमाइए और आज तशरीफ़ आवरी का बेहद शुक्रिया। खुदा हाफ़िज़।